Hey everyone, welcome back to the GitHub Actions series. In this video, we are talking about triggers, the events that actually kick off your GitHub workflows. You'll finally understand what on push, on pull request, and even schedule workflows like on schedule really mean. Let's break it down with examples. So, what is a trigger? So, in GitHub Actions, a trigger tells your workflow, hey, it's time to run. For example, in this workflow, we are using on push. So on every push, GitHub will know that it's time to trigger this job. Let's look at the most common ones you'll probably use. On push, on pull request, and schedule jobs using cron syntax. Firstly, we have the push trigger. So this on push trigger runs the workflow only when the code is pushed to a branch. Here I'm using main branch. So every time when some new code is pushed to the main branch, this job will be triggered. Next is on pull request. So this runs the workflow when someone opens or updates a pull request targeting the branches that we want. For example, in this one, when a pull request is opened or updated on the main branch, then this particular workflow will be triggered. Next, we have scheduled cron jobs. So these are jobs that are scheduled. So if we want to run a particular job on a particular time of every day or a weekly or then we can use this cron job. So this setups a scheduled cron job syntax, and this example will run at 2 a.m. UTC. Let's dive a bit on the cron syntax in GitHub Actions. So on cron syntax, as you can see, we have 5 items. So the first one denotes the minute, the second one, third one is the day of the month, fourth one is day, and the last one is day of week. And each of these has a limit. For example, minute can be 0 to 59, and similarly for week it can be 0 to 7. We have a few points to remember for cron jobs, that GitHub Actions uses UTC time and not your local time. If we are using 2 a.m. here, then the job will be running at UTC and not on your local time. And also the scheduled jobs are triggered only on the default branch, which is usually main or develop branch. Also, we have a crontab.guru. This is a website that you can use to visualize and see if cron syntax is correct. Let's quickly go to this website. As you can see here, you can enter various values here. For example, I'll enter 52, and over here I'll enter. So as you can see here, at 2:50 on every Wednesday on UTC time, particular job will be triggered. So you can just directly copy this and use it in your cron job syntax. Next is multiple triggers. Oh yes, you can even use multiple triggers on a single workflow. For example, here I have used on push, pull request, and a scheduled cron job on a single workflow, and you can add even more. Next, we also have advanced filtering by paths. So in this particular case, this job will run only if someone has made a change in source folder or the readme file. Let's quickly go to a quick live example. Let's try to add a multiple trigger to our workflow. Let's create a new file. I'll name the file as multiple trigger.yaml. Let's add the same code that runs our tests. Earlier we were using only on push. So let's add this push to work only on the main branch. And if you want to add another branch, let's say you want to add develop as well, you can add it like this. Also, let's make it run on every pull request. Now I want it to run on every pull request, so I will not add any branches here. And even let's make it a scheduled run. So schedule, and I'll add a cron syntax here to make it run at 2 a.m. UTC every day. Save it. Okay, let's go to our repo, our pull request. Now, as you can see here, this particular job ran, and this one ran because of this pull request that I added, that it will run when we create a new pull request or update a pull request. And if we merge this in, and then we'll wait for a day, you can see at every 2 a.m. UTC, this job will be triggered again. Merge it in. Now, if we go to actions, as you can see, these new true triggers of the same job. So why are these happening? These are happening because we have this on push and branches main. So I pushed a pull request or some code to the main branch. That's why these two triggers happened. So try it out in your own repo, push code or open a PR, and GitHub Actions will run your tests automatically. So there you go. Triggers are how you control when your workflows run. You can use them to test your code on push, run checks on PRs, scheduled builds or maintenance jobs, filter by file paths. So it is super powerful and super flexible as well. Hit like if this helped you understand triggers, and subscribe if you are loving this GitHub Action series.